We have very strong spiritual connection with the ocean. It's at the heart of the people in the Philippines. But climate change is impacting the ocean.
We need to find a new way for people to be able to live sustainably alongside the ocean and benefit from all the services that it provides.
We need to conserve, protect, and restore. And seaweed is an integral part of that solution.
It's a very untapped resource right now with huge potential for growth.
I'm Amado Blanco.
And I'm Nick Hill.
We're going to show you how our solutions build the largest supply chain for regenerative seaweeds.
To revive our ocean and help the people that depend upon it.
When I was growing up, the sea was very diverse, very rich. The coral cover was very nice. We could see turtles, we could see dolphins. Fishers could catch fish very easily. Now, seagrass beds are decreasing. The coral reefs are depleting. The fish diversity is decreasing. And unfortunately, the fish catch are also decreasing.
Where there's declining fish stocks and they're struggling to eke out a livelihood. When a super typhoon hits, the impact is nothing short of devastating.
It was really destructive. There were a good number of casualties.
How do you build back this resilience for people so that people can bounce back from these typhoons?
So this is where seaweeds come in.
Seaweed is a wonder crop, really.
It provides alternative raw materials for plastics,
Toothpaste,
food,
pharmaceuticals,
medicines,
thickened cream,
cosmetics,
pet food, firefighting,
biofertilizer, biofuels.
beer, shoe polish. There's so many different applications.
It's exciting.
The seaweed sector is already estimated to be worth about $17 billion, and the World Bank estimates that it'll be worth an additional $10 billion by 2030. With this growth opportunity in the seaweed sector, the temptation is to move towards industrialized, commercialized production systems. However, what we have seen is that seaweed really is a smallholder crop.
Seaweed farming was introduced in the Philippines in the mid-60s.
28 na ko katuig ng gusto.
But currently, it's not really sustainable because people are still using the old farming practices.
And at Coast 4C, what we're trying to do is provide the services and the technologies to really help modernize that production and ensure that it's sustainable.
Malagi dili pod lagi sayon, pero ana kanindot lang kay kanang dungag dungag bitaw sa kabuhayan.
Pagkahuman sa Bagyo Odette, gitagaan mi sa Kusporsi og kuan, mga materyales para pagpananom og gusto og kanang seedling mo toy gihatag nila namo.
The starter pack that we provide to new farmers includes improved materials, seedlings, and farm production practices.
Dako kaigtabang na namo kahigayonan nga gihatag namo sa Kusporsi.
Once the farmer has harvested their seaweed, they dry it, and then it is ready for sale.
So one of our trading officers would check the quality and organize transport to our hub. Then we organize shipment to a buyer.
Traditionally, seaweed farmers have to sell their seaweed through multiple layers of middlemen to be able to reach the market, which takes a lot of the value out of the seaweed for the seaweed farmer. Based on our figures to date, we believe that we can increase the supply of seaweed from existing seaweed farmers at least 6 or 7-fold.
I have high hopes that regenerative seaweed will be able to support a healthy, livable planet and a prosperous community.
Nindot pod ang pangguso kay na inangano mura siya gansiya sa pamilya.
Done right, seaweed farming can also play a super important role in helping to restore coastal ecosystems. MPA stands for Marine Protected Area. The I stands for Improved, Inclusive, Innovative, and it's the model that we co-developed with coastal communities.
Mao lagi to ang amuang sanctuary sa una 50 hektaryas lang pagka diha na ang Kusporsi usas nag-assess na mo para mapadak-an ang amuang sanctuary na himo na siyang more than 400 hectares.
By integrating seaweed farming into larger and more effective marine protected areas, our IMPAs are 45 times larger than the national average.
Seaweed farming has mutually beneficial relationships with the marine environment.
The better that the oceans are doing, the better the coastal zone is doing, and the better that our seaweed farmers are doing, the more seaweed we are receiving and the higher quality that seaweed is, and therefore the better our commercial outcomes are.
The potential to revive or restore the ocean through regenerative seaweed farming is big.
Communities will play such a vital role in ensuring the health of our ocean in the future, because they are the ones who live in and on it every single day.
It's exciting to think about the scale of what's possible with regenerative seaweed farming.
This is really empowering coastal communities to increase coastal protection and linking that directly to positive outcomes for people as well as for the planet.